everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of
Help! I'm stuck in the podcast!
My name's Fraser.
And my name is Kai.
And before we start off, the very first thing that I want to mention is next week, episode 52, next week is the 1 year anniversary of Stuck
Doggy
in the
Doggy
Podcast.
Yum Yum!
I swear to God, if Doggy Doggy Yum Yum makes a comeback for after a month, I think we talked about it. We talked about it a month ago.
Yep.
If it makes a comeback after a whole month, I'm gonna cry.
You're gonna buy 10 boxes?
No.
Oh.
11? So, next week, we are going to be doing a 1 hour long podcast. It is a... Shush, I know, voice crack. And we need your ideas. We want you to basically tell us what we do for a 1 year anniversary podcast special.
I know
Of
what
course,
they want.
we've got a few ideas. What do you think?
I know exactly what they want.
Doggy Doggy Yum Yum?
They want us to buy 10 boxes of Doggy Doggy Yum Yum.
So if you do want us to do that, tweet us at Stuck in the Podcast, but also tweet us your actual individual ideas of what you think we should do for our 1 year anniversary of How I'm Stuck in the Podcast. We've got a couple of ideas, like literally things like revisiting history of the podcast, how far we've come, looking at our first episode, things like that, as well as the usual topics that we talk about. But we want to also incorporate your ideas directly into it. So, as previously someone suggested, wow, I fucked that one up. Someone suggested that we should do the memory game again, because they found that was a really fun thing for us to do on the few episodes that we did it. And the same with like the whole shape game, you know, things like that. If you want to see us incorporate some new elements into the podcast, just let us know. Some old elements, let us know. You gotta let us know by tweeting us at Stuck in the Podcast. That is your homework for this week. There you go. People wanted that back. That is your homework for this week. So you gotta give us some ideas.
Homework?
I don't know. They seem to really enjoy it.
Weird thing to request.
People enjoyed it, apparently.
Were you ever in school and were like, Miss or Sir, please can I have some homework?
No. But I guess when you have a fun teacher, you're more inclined to do it.
No.
I remember I always did my computer homework, but I never did PSHE. I say never, of course I did it, but eventually.
I don't think I was really in school like that much to get homework.
Lucky you.
Actually, I did one once, yeah, and
you're out of your entire homework history. You've only done one.
I did all of it when I like actually got it, but still, where I say all of it, I probably missed like a few, like obviously, but I did one once for English, and my English teacher was quite like, you've got to do it, and if you haven't done it, you've got to come to me and tell me prior to the lesson so we can sort something out, because we like mark it in the class and then she marks it afterwards.
Right.
And we had a lesson before that, and I think it was geography. I brought something in on my memory stick, which also had my homework on it because I didn't have a printer at the time.
Yeah.
And my friend next to me jokingly deleted it.
So, dog ate my homework situation, basically.
Well, I went down there and I said, "You're coming with me because you've got to explain that you've deleted it and I've done it." And she was like, and I was like, "Hello, I've got a problem with the homework." And she was like, "You've not done it?" And I was like, No, I've done it. But my friend Craig here, he's just deleted it in the lesson we've just had. And she laughed, so that was a good sign.
That's alright then.
Yeah. So, nice lady.
Sounds very good.
I can't remember her name, but nice lady. I think she got married and changed her last name. Her last name originally was like Miss Lasheminam.
Lasheminam.
Yeah, something like that.
So,
shout out to Miss Lashem if you're listening. Your name's definitely not Miss Lashem anymore, but I remember you got married, so you enjoy.
Nice.
You know what? Another story about
Go on.
She when we first had her, it was like a trial lesson because she was taking over from one of our other teachers.
Yep.
And she's a really good English teacher, by the way, just saying. And she was the first teacher I think we ever heard swear in the school because she was like, "Well, I'm going to tell you a story about something," I poured like boiling water all over my hand by mistake in a lesson, like a science lesson, and just shouted, "Shit!" And you're never to tell us to any other teachers or anyone else except for this lesson. Obviously, that didn't happen because
Of course not.
everyone told everyone.
Yeah.
And then she also told us she doesn't like kids.
Right, of course.
So it's a
Fantastic.
good thing she's working in a school.
Yep.
She doesn't
That
like
always
little
seems to be
kids.
the way.
Yep. And then she had a child.
So she hates kids and then she had a child.
Yep.
She's a bit backwards, ain't she?
Oh, she was nice though. She was a nice lady. She played the gerbil song. You know the gerbil song?
Yep.
She played that in a lesson once. She loved
It's
it.
scary
She
how
found
accurate
it.
that is.
What? Was that a good like impression?
That was a good impression, yeah. You've done this many times before, haven't you?
Nope. I'm just good at reaching high voices. You know, I can do like Elmo
Fair
and
enough.
stuff. You know.
Yep. Bloody Elmo.
Elmo is happy. Yay!
What about when Elmo's sad?
Elmo's sad.
What about Elmo angry?
Angry
What if you do like a gritty voice? It's like, Elmo angry.
Elmo! Elmo, grandma,
Grandma?
homie.
Oh. Brilliant. Well, now you've got a jack of all trades. Maybe for next week's podcast, people can suggest also some ideas for people you should try doing impressions of.
Oh, I'm great at impression. We're here, Donald Duck.
Go on then. Sounds like you're choking.
Yeah, that is Donald Duck. To be fair,
It is.
Go on, give me another character quick, and I'll see if I can do it.
Let's go with an easy one. Let's go with Blue from Blue's Clues.
I don't know how Blue
The
sounds.
the dog.
I didn't rewatch Blue's Clues.
Ah, okay. He doesn't speak. He just makes dog noises.
Nice. Call me a dog.
Bart Simpson. Eat my shorts is a famous line.
Eat my short. No, that's.
Kind of.
It's hard. It's hard. I can't do it without like hearing it now.
What about? I'll think of one more, and then we'll move on. How about we do something nice, like? Oh no, that's actually a really hard one to do.
Go on.
How about do Badger Brush?
Oh, I can't remember what he sounds like.
Ha ha ha! Boom boom.
Boom boom.
A little bit more work.
Yeah, I haven't heard him in a long time, so I would not be able to do that without hearing him. Do you know what?
Yeah,
Is it
no,
legal
fair
if
enough.
I hear him quickly now?
If you want to.
Basil Brush.
If nobody's ever... actually, do you know what? I'm going to say people haven't here because obviously it's Americans. If you haven't watched Basil Brush, basically it's this little fox that was on the CBBC children's television channel. And he was a really, really funny guy. And he'd always have his catchphrase, ha, 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 boom, boom, after he makes a joke. And it'd always be like this canned laughter that would shortly follow it. That's basically what Kai is trying to do now.
Ha ha ha, boom boom. Let me search that instead.
Oh, it's not Badger Brush, is it? It's Basil Brush.
Yeah, Basil.
Why was I saying Badger? Basil Brush.
I don't know. I think that's how you threw me off. Ha 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 ha! Boom boom!
That was a lot closer.
Yeah, get in. I'll
Fresh
practice
lick
it
of
for
paint
next
on it,
week.
and you could be there. Yeah. So next week we can ask Kai to do the Basil Brush impression.
Yeah, I
What
can't
did you
wait
say,
to do my
badger?
Looking forward to that badger.
Kai do the Basil Brush impression. There we go. I'm writing that on the document right now. Okay,
that was a good 10-minute
fantastic.
intro, wasn't it?
Lovely. Yes. Moving on to our first topic of the day. Kai, how's Koda's balls?
That's a personal question. Koda, how are your balls, sir? He is sleeping. Ah, they're all right.
What do you mean? They're gone.
Well, you know the area of the balls, I'll say.
Yeah.
They're red, obviously, but his fur's growing back really quickly, so that's good.
That's good news.
So it should kind of disappear soon. He's going to the vets tomorrow, or yesterday when this comes out. for a quick checkup. It was meant to be today, but for some reason they told me, oh, it seems we're full on appointments today. Can you do tomorrow? And I was like, oh, all right. I did get up early today for this, but whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I swear you're up early.
Yeah, I woke up early so I could give them a call and say, what time's best for me to come in for a quick checkup? And they were like, oh, we'll do it tomorrow. And I was like, oh, well, I'm awake now. But I've been getting up at 8 a.m. for the last 4 days. Good at this.
Good boy.
Got my work done today at like 2. How good's that?
Oh, look at you go.
I know, mental. But yeah, he's good. He was a bit delirious when we got back. Delirious, is that the right word?
Yeah, that's right. Delusional's probably better.
Delusional, yeah. And the first night he was a massive pain in the arse. For the sake of he was whining and barking a lot, but that's like expected. So I can't be mad at him for that.
Yeah.
And he can't jump up on the bed where he usually likes to sleep. So instead, I've taken my bed to pieces. I've taken the covers. I have stolen some other covers from elsewhere in the house. And my pillows. And I've made a DIY bed behind me in this room right now, where it's on the floor. It's not the comfiest thing in the world, but it does the job. Just so he can be not alone, you know? Because he can't get downstairs either.
Oh,
so,
poor boy.
Yeah, but it is now Monday when we're filming, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. He's had it for 3 or 4 days, so not too bad.
When do you reckon he'll be able to have it off?
He should have the... Oh, by the way, anyone that doesn't know, he's got a cone round his neck. Just didn't make that clear.
He does.
But yeah, he should have it off. They said 7 to 10 days, but obviously, I guess it depends on how the area is. If they tell me tomorrow that he can have it off and he can start licking his bits again, then I'll do that tomorrow, but...
It's like a hobby, the way they're putting it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is kind of, isn't it? I like to lick
It is a
bits.
doggy thing to do.
Yeah, doggy, yum, yum.
Oh, oh no, that's put a whole new meaning to doggy yum yum. Oh no. You should get him some doggy yum yum though for when he does have his cone off to treat him.
I will. I've been you know what, last week, yeah, we spoke about him and I said that he hasn't got a food routine at the moment.
Yeah.
He has now, suddenly.
That's good, that's progress.
I've because I've been getting up early as well, rather than leaving a bowl of food on the floor. I've been getting a portion more. I've been giving him some wet food in the morning, just for the time being, because his medicine's easier to get on the wet food than on the dry food.
Yeah.
So I've been giving him like half a tub of wet food in the morning, and then biscuits in the evening for now. And obviously I'll change it back to just biscuits towards, you know, winter. No, next week.
That's not winter next week.
It might as well be. So yeah, he's got a current routine of about 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. for food, and it's working all right.
Nice, that's going good then.
Yeah. So how are your balls?
Very hot weather lately, isn't it, Kai?
Yeah, I guess. Why? What does that do to you?
No, moving the fuck on. No, it's just very hot lately. It's nice. It's been nice when it's not been humid, but like today, oh my god, today I went to get my hair cut, and we always like have to travel a little bit because we go to the same place. And it was one of those days where in the car, obviously I still don't have mine, so I'd being driven. In the car we had the air conditioning on. And it was really nice to have the air conditioning on. And then we came out the car. And you know when you get off a plane in a foreign country and warm air hits you?
Nice, isn't it?
That happened as I got out the car.
Nice feeling.
It
nice
felt
feeling.
like I was in Spain. Or even in Orlando. Like getting out the Ubers and stuff and getting into the hot air and humidity and all of that again. That's what it felt like today. God, it was sticky. It was so sticky. But the rest of like the last week or whatever, it's been nice and dry. It's been dry heat, which is the best type of heat in my opinion.
Yeah, like stuff that's not so sticky. It's really nice. That's people always say like, "Oh, the English are complaining about the weather." But the thing is, like, England gets like some weird sticky heat rather than like the dry heat that a lot of other countries get.
Yeah, and we're due to our thunderstorms, like critical thunderstorms this week.
Yeah, for like 3 days straight.
Yeah, literally. It's supposed to start, at least in Bristol anyway. It's supposed to start about 2 o'clock on Wednesday.
I thought you were meant to have some tonight.
Oh, we were supposed to have some today, but it looks like the weather's changed. Or at least it has.
A good little sign.
For Bristol anyway. So obviously it all could still change. But otherwise, on Wednesday, it's supposed to start at about 2 p.m. midday. Big thunderstorms. Oh, hold on a minute. It's supposed to be some tomorrow now. Oh my god. Right, well, it's supposed to start 2 p.m. midday Wednesday, and then it goes all the way through, still spans through all the way through Thursday. I've just checked now, and it spans until 2 o'clock Friday.
Yeah, it's quite similar to here.
So like 48 hours straight, spanning over 3 days of thunderstorms. That's going to be horrible if that's accurate. I love thunderstorms.
What's Peter like with thunderstorms?
She used to be good. She used to be pretty good, like dealing with the rumble of thunder and all of that. Yeah. But the most recent storm we had, which I think was in the last couple of months, we only had like basic thunder and lightning. But Beta could sense. I thought that was thunder then. There's just a massive bang outside.
Nice.
Yeah, Beta can sense thunder and lightning before it even happens. Like,
it gets a bit of a headache sort of situation.
I don't know. It's got to be some like dog sense or something.
Yeah, it might be pressure.
It could be.
Because I remember I used to get like some weird headache whenever there was a storm coming, but I don't really get it anymore.
Right. Yeah, she would start barking in between the point where we'd see lightning, and then there'd be, that you'd be counting up to see how far away it is potentially. Yeah. Beta would then bark halfway through that, and then thunder would rumble. So I feel like she now understands what thunder is, and I reckon it'll be horrible because she's going to be constantly barking at thunder. We've got a room.
Go on.
We got a room out the way, obviously, where we could keep her down there, but she's going to be bored down there. She's going to want to leave, but it could help to distract her if she's like not in an area where there's any windows.
I was going to say a good thing to do as well. Like put a little bit of music on, like on your Google.
Yeah, we do that as well, but there's got to be something else. There's got to be something else that she can pick up.
Let me do a little Google for you.
I don't know.
You know what?
What?
Koda's really good with storms. We've had a few here.
That's good. And
I have a feeling the reason he's so good with them is because I play loud music a lot. And like I play like obviously my guitar through my amp and whatever else, and that is already loud. So a storm doesn't really change anything.
Yeah.
We had like a really bad thunderstorm a couple of weeks ago. Well, like probably about a month or so ago now. That woke me up about 5:30, and I don't wake up to much, but it woke me up at like 5:30 for a few hours. Koda was fast asleep. Didn't care about it. So
good boy.
I think like if you, this is a tip for anyone that has a dog when you first get a dog, if it's like a puppy, probably introduce them to something loud but not deafening loud. So for me, I've got like the amp. It's not on full volume. It's on like, I don't know, 3 probably.
Yeah.
If I put it on full volume, I would be deaf, so I would not put it on full volume for him. So I think that's probably a good tip for anyone that gets a dog. Introduce them to something slightly loud with a bit of noise, so they're used to it.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea. Yeah, she was a lot better when she was younger, but it just seems now she's got older and she understands a lot more. It's got a little bit worse.
If your dog really is barking to keep the storm at bay, then you can approach the behaviour as if the thunder were the enemy pooch encountered during a walk. Try a gentle lead or a device designed to treat leash aggression. Okay.
Nah. We'll just let her do it. We're trying to teach her like it's nice.
Yeah.
Or we allow it, because like she is barking at like animals and stuff all the time, which is good. It's by nature she's defensive, but like we try to introduce it to her, the fact that like squirrels and birds are nice, and like it gets to a point where we've taught her that squirrels are nice, where if she's outside, sure, she might chase them, but if she's inside, she'll look out the window and she won't bark at them. Like, we have quite a few squirrels that go on our trees, or on the nearby trees. And before she'd bark at them, but now she doesn't bark at them. She just looks out the window at them.
That's nice.
So, yeah, I guess it just depends how you approach it. It's not a case of telling them off, but it's more of a case of you gotta say that this is actually fine, we like it, and then she won't be as defensive, because she's only doing it to protect you.
Yeah, of course. I have just found something that could be really helpful for you, by the way.
Okay.
If you fancy a trip to Pets at Home.
I'm good. But go for it, what is it?
Thunder shirt for your dog.
Oh my god. Is that a thing? What does it do?
It's got 4 and a bit stars out of 85 reviews. So it can be used for the following symptoms: fear of thunder, fear of fireworks, separation anxiety, crate training, problem barking, problem jumping, lead pulling, and many more. Not really sure what it does, to be honest.
I guess it can make them feel comfort. Maybe. Because it feels like a constant hug. I don't know. She'll be fine. We're always hugging her.
Yeah, exactly. Give your dog some love.
Talking of hugging and stuff, Jack's been hugging something new lately, hasn't he?
I don't think we should say it, Fraser.
In case Becky gets jealous.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
He got a pillow with KSI's face on it, I know.
He did?
That's what he's been hugging.
Oh! Sorry, Becky. Sorry we had to break it to you through a podcast.
Don't worry. Becky's got me, Thomas, and herself on the
she can hug her own pillow.
Did you not see the photo that she shared a couple of weeks ago?
What, where she was in bed with both of them? Yeah.
So
it's
good.
pretty good.
Hilarious.
For those that don't know, I'm pretty sure everybody knows Jack and Becky, but yeah, Kai and Thomas and Becky got these little, what are they called, like Mushins? Mushins. These are cushions that basically have their face on them. Mm-hmm. And of course, Becky, living with Jack, also gets access to these. So that's why she was cuddling with Tom and Kai, because they are pillows. Whilst Jack,
we were there.
Oh yeah, it was just a bit. It was just a big cuddle fest.
Yeah.
Whilst Jack was cuddling the pillow and a 10 million subscriber diamond play button.
Yeah, we did
a 10 million subscriber.
10 million subscriber play button.
Oh,
how mad!
With 1.5 million to 2 million subscribers. Sorry, I keep cutting you off. Carry on.
No, it's cool. I was going to say, I was making a joke with him a couple of weeks ago saying if they were really mad with you, now that KSI's second channel just hit 10 million, Susan will email him being like, well, you've already got it now, so you can go deliver it to him. Or something like that.
Brilliant.
But I don't think that'll happen.
That'd be an amazing video idea.
Oh, yeah, it would. It'd be
Jack
kind of
could be
a
like
nice ending to it, you know?
Yeah, delivering KSI's second diamond play button.
Yeah.
That'd get him insane views.
Oh, it would. But I think he's happier with it than getting rid of it.
Of course, yeah.
So I'm sure he'll keep it.
Yeah. But fair play to him.
It is cool.
That is something that not a lot of people get. And it's not easy to get your hands on
700
one.
people with 10 million.
Yeah.
So not loads, but that's quite a lot though.
That is, well, there's quite a few, but
compared
in the grand scheme of
billions
things,
accounts.
Yeah, there's loads. Like you think the gold plaque is rare, and it used to be, but now it isn't rare because there's so many people hitting millions, 1 million milestones each day.
That's why they changed the design, because it obviously was costly.
Yeah. And it's the same with the silver one as well. Like, everyone's getting silver ones except for me. So
it's that one.
You're almost there.
I am on 96,462.
So there's loads of channels that are getting it, and it's crazy. So it makes sense why they changed the design. Not gonna lie, it has grown on me. I prefer the new one over the old one by far.
Me too. This one's much nicer. I remember when it first came out, Richie, one of our friends, Richie, he just hit 100k, and we were at the pub quiz at Insomnia,
Yeah.
I've got a video of you on my phone somewhere, where you're drunk and saying like, the new design is so shit.
Did I say that?
Something like that. I got the video somewhere on my phone. I'll find it afterwards.
I know at the start I preferred having like a physical object inside, like the actual play button that was inside. It was mounted on a plaque. But now having but now it's the modern touch. I can't imagine them going away from that design anytime soon.
Yeah.
Unless they was just completely do away with the reward because every single channel on the planet's getting 100k.
Yeah, they could do. But hopefully I don't do it for the next like month or so I can get one.
Oh, you're fine. You're
Can you
fine.
imagine they'd like, and as of tomorrow, we are cancelling everything like that from now on.
It's only silver letters.
100K.
It's only the silver letters.
Nah, they're not even going to do that. They'll give you a pen.
A YouTube silver play button pen.
Yeah, one that you can probably find on like Redbubble or something.
With a little bobbly top which has the YouTube play button on it.
Yep.
That'd be so sad.
Quite cool, actually, but not very nice. As like a well done.
Nah, it's not rewarding. It's a pen.
Yeah, exactly.
You can get like a pack of 20 Bics for 50p.
Yeah.
Or a pound, I don't know. I can't remember the value of pens.
Or you can go
It's
into
been
like
a
a
long
bank
time.
or a betting shop or something like that, and you'll get a free pen.
Yep. Or you can go to an Argos. Actually, no, you probably can't anymore.
Nope,
with their order slips, but you
can
used to be able to go to
IKEA.
Argos. You can grab
Get
a bunch
free
of IKEA
pencil.
pencils. Yeah.
I've got one in my car.
I had like 4, and then I signed one and gave it to Banoffee.
That's amazing.
That was like 3 or 4 years ago
I
now.
think I remember you doing it.
That was crazy. And she's been happy about it ever since. At least once a year she pops up going, oh, still got the IKEA pencil.
Sweet.
Anyway.
That was nice. That was, how did we get to that?
I don't know. We somehow got from a diamond play. Oh no, you creating pens instead of diamond play buttons.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Get a diamond pen.
Talking of content though, oh my god, I've moved that to the wrong place.
Yeah,
You've
my
got
favourite 12th of the Kai of
You've got a stream coming up tonight.
Well, Fraser, actually, it was 2 days ago.
All right, yeah, 2 days ago.
Yeah.
But tonight, as the day recording.
It's going to be a fun one.
What's going on then? Spill the beans.
Well, me and Elodie being Wilbur's editor, if you don't know, good friend, we've decided to do a little stream tonight, or 2 days ago, sorry, and we've got alcohol, and it's basically a challenge, like a Minecraft bingo sort of thing, and first one to, if we achieve something, the other person takes a shot.
So, for example, if one person gets a diamond, the other person takes a shot because they didn't get the diamond first.
Yes, like that. And, like, first person to collect a fish in a bucket.
Is that actually one of the objectives?
Yeah, I put a tweet out to get more, so I'm hoping there's a lot more.
How many objectives are there total?
Currently, there are a few.
Okay.
I did put a tweet out that has currently got 51 replies, so I think
Fantastic.
All right.
I've got quite a few good ideas for you.
Go on.
Okay, first one to get a wolf pet.
Yep, that's here.
First one to get a horse pet.
That's here as well.
Ocelot pet.
That's hard because there's not really many jungles.
But if there is, you don't want to miss out the opportunity of giving the
I'll
other
put it
person a
down.
shot, eh?
Tame a ocelot.
Parrot pet.
Yep, that's here. It says hold a borb.
A borb. Oh, you could do something like make nether portal.
Why is that not there? Oh, yeah, no,
Yeah,
let's get to the nether first.
Okay, nice one. Have you got the end as well? Kill the ender dragon as well?
I don't think we'll get to that.
You never know.
It's only a 2-hour stream.
You never know. If Dream can get there in 15 minutes, you can get there in 16.
Right. First one to the end.
And first one to kill the dragon, the person with the achievement.
You both get it.
I think only one of you gets it. The person who slays it.
It's whoever's on the server now gets it, I'm pretty sure. Whoever's in the end.
Fair play. That's changed then.
Yeah.
Which is good, because that was unfair for everyone that didn't slay.
Yeah. Slay!
Slay, queen, yas! You should also do... you should also go to a sea temple.
Yeah.
And the first person to claim the goods from the sea temple, obviously the other person takes a shot.
What are the goods though? Sponge?
Isn't there like a gold block you can get from a sea temple?
Yeah, but that's about it really. You get like, I think it's like 8 gold blocks.
That's still 8 gold blocks, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose. Don't worry. I put a tweet out, Fraser. Kill 100 withers is one of the replies I've got.
Bloody no, that's
no
not gonna happen,
chance.
is it?
16 sextuple beacons of netherite blocks, good luck. No chance.
Oh yeah, first person to get netherite.
That's on there.
First person to tower to Y256 and first person to get down to Y1.
That's a good shout. I'll put that down. First one to Y256 world limit. First one to Y1.
Yep.
Nice.
And I guess everyone else will have to find out what happened on the stream. If you missed it, then you have to go back and watch it on Kai's channel. It would have been live on Monday, so 2 days ago, as of the day of...
I might make a video out of it if it's good enough, you know?
Oh, do it. Get some highlights in there.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll probably, like, nick Elodie's perspective, too. And, like, intertwine...
And just call it, like, the title, I Got Drunk, lol.
Yeah, pretty much.
Perfect.
So, I'm looking forward to it. Should be a good one. I mean, it was a really good stream.
So you got very, very drunk, Kai. You didn't do any of the challenges.
There was like 300 people watching at all times as well.
300? I thought there was 3,000.
Yeah, you know what? There actually was. Sorry, I got it mistaken.
Incredible.
And then Elodie, she also had 3,000, so that's a 6,000 total, which was mad. Someone donated $300.
Australian.
Yeah.
Just no. And that's all being done tonight on a server, which, do you know what? We'll mention this as well. We had a pretty cool hunt stream on Sunday, didn't we?
Yeah, it started off really good, then it went bad. Then it went
because
really,
MC
really good.
Pro Hosting bloody crashed it. They crashed the entire server.
Yeah, like midway. And then the best thing is, as soon as we finished, server came back up.
Literally, we finished it, refreshed the dashboard, and node is no longer down.
Yep, all came back up. So that's sad.
So yeah, that was a big shout out to Josh there, Josh A20, for coming in clutch with the server.
Thank you, Josh. Appreciate it,
Good
Josh.
boy. We love you, Josh.
Thank you, Sweeney. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyway, I think...
Start the fire. It
What?
was always burning since the world was turning.
Go for it.
No,
Go what?
just wanted to sing.
Okay, fair enough.
Mount Everest now has 5G.
It does actually.
Yep.
How can Mount Everest get 5G before bloody like the entirety of the UK or like a big city full coverage like Manchester or Bristol or I think London has most, but it's still patchy. How can the top of Mount Everest have 5G?
I don't get a signal very well in my bedroom, let alone...
I get 3G sometimes.
Me too.
And bloody Mount Everest is 5G. I mean, who's gonna like get a modern phone? Like, let's just say the upcoming iPhones. I think the iPhone 12 is gonna have 5G, or these Samsung Galaxy S20s or the Note 20s and all of that. Who's gonna bloody be like, I got 5G now. Let's just bloody hike up a mountain so I can actually use 5G.
You know someone will do it for a video.
This video was sponsored by Samsung, who shipped me all the way over to Mount Everest to test the new 5G functionality in the Samsung Galaxy S20.
Shipped them.
Oh yeah, planes are. Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
You don't want to be in the cabin anymore. In a box, you got your privacy.
How big is the box? Is it like a big room?
Yay wide, yay high.
Yay?
Yay.
Yay. Cool.
You know when they said that on iCarly and you were like, what the fuck does yay mean?
Yay me?
No.
No. I've been watching iCarly the last few days. I'm on
Then
season
you
2,
you should have heard Spencer at least say once about yay tall, yay wide.
Yeah, that's a general phrase.
Yeah.
Do you not know that?
No, I've never used it. I've only heard it on iCarly.
Oh, I've used it before.
What's the official definition then of yay?
It's usually you say it by like use your hands like yay.
Oh, just to describe something, but not like be precise.
Yeah, so like you kind of measure it with your like hands open. Sort of thing.
Okay, fair enough.
And like if you're calling someone like short, you'll be like yay high. Like if
Makes
you're
sense.
measuring someone's height, you'd be like you move your hand and be like yay high. That's how high they are.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, I've learned something new today.
Yay!
And I think we should end off the podcast there.
Sounds like a lovely idea to me, Wilson.
So, just a reminder for everybody, let's get your ideas sent at Stuck in a Podcast for the 1 year anniversary episode. We only ever have this once, so we want to make it the best 1 year anniversary episode ever. Of course, we do have the 2 year anniversary episode if we do it next year, but oops, that's not the 1 year anniversary episode, is it? We want to make this the best 1 year anniversary episode ever, and it's going to be an hour long. So, any of your ideas that you want us to use on the 1 year anniversary episode, whether it's a pre-existing idea or it's a completely new one, could be fun, could be informative, could be historical, could be fresh. Let us know. At Stuck in a Podcast is the podcast Twitter, and of course go follow us on our personal Twitters as well, at FraserIRL and at Kai Ross-Best. You've been listening to episode 51 and the final episode of the first year of...
My milkshake is stuck on the ceiling. Get it off the ceiling.